Yeah, hey there, Grady. I saw that you called me earlier. What's that? Oh, you want me to give you a little lesson about the flute and how to breathe properly? Oh, sure, I'd be just tickled to do that. You know, as a matter of fact, I just got back from the country club a little bit ago with some of my fraternity brothers. We were having our regular brunch, you know. There was a small little wind quintet or something playing, and their flute player was playing with some of the worst posture and breath support I've ever seen. The intonation was all over the place, out of tune. Oh, the pitch was airy. It just got me thinking. Some people out there just don't really know how to breathe properly while playing the flute. And it's just so sad. But yeah, I'll go ahead and give you a lesson. But tell you what, instead of doing it over the phone, that'd be kind of tricky. How about I just make a little video and send it off to you? Sound good? Alright, thanks, Grady. I'll talk to you later. Oh, hey, didn't see you there. What's that? Yes, I do play the flute. Yeah, I could go ahead and give you a quick lesson on how to breathe properly. I was just about to do that for my buddy Grady. Listen up, everyone. Here's the most important thing you're going to want to know about breathing when it comes to the flute, and for like any other wind player, actually. The main thing is it requires a lot of air, nice and controlled air. Sometimes warm, sometimes cool. Most importantly, controlled air that comes from down low. On the flute, it's really an interesting instrument because you're blowing your air across the embouchure hole here, and half of your air is going into the instrument and half is going across it. So you're actually losing quite a bit. So playing the flute is no easy task, my friends. It requires a lot of air. Now, a lot of young players, they'll start off playing and they'll try to keep a pitch going for a long time, or they'll try to play a single whole note and really struggle with it, and they'll get really lightheaded. And that's definitely not a good thing. There could be some safety issues with that. You need to always recognize if you're getting lightheaded or if your friends are getting lightheaded trying to play the flute. It's not good. You never want to pass out. So just always be careful and watch out for that kind of stuff. You know, do you ever really think about where you're breathing right now? Too many of us are breathing from right here or from the chest and just going, okay, I'm ready to play the flute. No, you got to breathe from way down here, my friends. You got to tighten up these muscles, tighten up your core, support everything. That is super important. Playing the flute is indeed a physical activity, and it requires lots and lots of muscle support. So, you're going to want to get in shape. Go ahead and go do some crunches, some sit-ups before you get started on the flute, before you do your breathing exercises. As a matter of fact, a lot of people don't do the proper breathing exercises either. And when they go to play the flute, they'll just go, okay, I'm ready to play. No, you can't do that. The best way to take an inhale before you play the flute is to do what we call a surprise breath. And what you're going to want to do is make sure that your jaw drops and that you open up your mouth quite a bit and the tongue is at the bottom of the mouth. And so, to demonstrate, boom! Look at this. Look at this. That's a surprise breath. Did you see that gasp right there? That's what you want. That, my friends, is a surprise breath. That's the kind of breath you need to always take when you're about to play anything on the flute, whether it's like a couple little quick notes at the start of a measure with nothing else in it, or whether it's a bunch of whole notes tied together across several bars. It doesn't matter. Always take a nice surprise breath. Another thing you can do is put your hand in this position in front of your mouth like this. Everybody see that? It's called a dino breath. And what you want to do on that is take a surprise breath, but it makes a low rumbling sound like so. Everybody go ahead and try it. Try that a few times. You hear that noise? Check it out. Boom! Oh my gosh, surprise. That is a dino breath. And that's how you should always breathe before playing the flute, because this is what happens when you don't do that. Okay, let's go ahead and play the flute. Whoops! Yeah, not a surprise breath. Let's go ahead and try this. That's what you want to do. Okay, everyone. You got to always remember to breathe low when playing the flute. That's super important. It's all about down here. Everything down here. And also when you're playing, make sure that if you're standing and playing, that your hips are balanced, that you're not standing cockeyed like this, or whatever. Stand up straight, nice and tall, take in air nice and low, and always make sure that's nice and tight. That's how you're going to get the best air and the best sound quality and intonation. It's all about breathing right, my friends. I hope you learned a good amount today. I really enjoyed showing you what I know. So take care. Have a good day.